Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. After the Fourth Plenum of the 20th Central Committee finished, many strange things started happening in Chinese politics. First, Kai Qiu, the director of the General Office of the Central Committee, has not shown up in public for more than 10 days. Now Wang Xiaohong, the state councillor and minister of public security who controls all police in China, has also disappeared from the news for over 10 days. At the same time, many officials are suddenly dying. Beijing Police Deputy Chief Dong Yijin died almost 1 month ago, but they only told the public 25 days later. Xinjiang Production and Construction Corps Discipline Inspection Chief Zhang Xinjun suddenly got sick at work and died, and many other officials died with very little explanation. In Shaanxi province in the northwest, the former Sine Party Secretary Fang Hongwei was taken away for investigation. After that, rumors started saying the Shaanxi corruption case points to Xi Jinping's younger brother Yuanping. Some even say Yuanping was called in for questioning. We cannot prove these rumors yet, but they are spreading very fast inside and outside the government. So many scary things are happening at the same time. We don't know if they are connected, but together they show a real big storm has quietly started after the Fourth Plenum. If you care about this topic, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell for all notifications so you don't miss the next videos. While Kai Qi's head of central office is missing from the public, Wang Xiaohong, the man who runs all the police in the country and is also a state councillor and deputy secretary of the Politics and Law Commission, suddenly disappeared from all news too. The last time anyone saw Wang Xiaohong in public was November 9. That day he was with Xi Jinping at the opening ceremony of the 15th National Games in Guangzhou. Before that, from November 6 to 8, he was traveling in Shandong and Jiangsu provinces to teach about the Fourth Plenum and do inspections. That was the most important police activity right after the meeting. But after November 9, Xinhua News, People's Daily CCTV, the Ministry of Public Security website, none of them have any news, pictures, or even one word about Wang Xiaohong. Until today, it has been more than 10 days with 0 public appearances. Wang Xiaohong is not just any official. He is the top boss of all police and one of the most important people for keeping the regime safe. Xi Jinping brought him up all the way from Fujian province, so many people call him one of Xi's most trusted knife holders. The person who holds the gun and knife for the leader. Normally, people at his level almost always appear in the news, even if it's just a short written report or a photo from an inside meeting. Long empty periods like this are very rare and feel strange, especially right after the big Fourth Plenum meeting. That's why everyone is paying extra attention. What makes it even stranger? On November 15, the government announced that Beijing Police Deputy Chief Dong Yijin died 25 days earlier on October 21. They waited almost 1 whole month to tell anyone. Wang Xiaohong's disappearance plus the super late announcement of Dong Yijin's death, the 2 biggest weird things in the police and law system right after the plenum. Since the second half of 2025, many Chinese officials have been dying and the government says, sudden illness. This has not slowed down after the Fourth Plenum. It actually got more common in police, discipline inspection, and law departments. The most noticed case is Dong Yijin, Deputy Secretary and Deputy Chief of Beijing Public Security Bureau. Official announcement on November 15 said he died from sudden illness while working on October 21. He was only 58 years old. His death happened before the plenum, but they waited until after the meeting to tell people, so it feels much more suspicious. Dong Yijin worked in Beijing police for many years under 4 different police chiefs, including the current minister Wang Xiaohong. Overseas commentator Tang Jingyuan told the Epoch Times Dom's death news was hidden for at least 25 days. Before him, the former head of the Central Guard Bureau, Wang Xiaojun, died and they hid it for 3 months. Both men worked in very sensitive security jobs. About why Dong died, Tang Jingyuan says maybe he got sick from too much work guarding the Fourth Plenum, but hiding the death for so long is suspicious. They could have announced it right after the meeting ended. Dong Yijin was also listed by overseas groups for persecuting Falun Gong practitioners when he was chief of Tongzhou Police Branch. Commentator Lai Yaming wrote that whether Dong died because of power struggles or real sickness, it is a warning if officials do bad things will happen to them fast. Another big case. Xinjiang Production and Construction Corps Discipline Inspection Secretary Zhang Xinjun died on November 3 at only 56 years old. The announcement said, sudden illness while working. He was the top anti-corruption boss in the corps and in Xinjiang area, so his death is very sensitive. Xinjiang has been shaking a lot in recent months. In July 2025, the Xinjiang Party Secretary Ma Xingru was suddenly removed and no one knows where he went. After that, many officials in Xinjiang got invested. Just examples: Augustine 25 Yinwei investigated, September 2, 2025 Zhu Haining investigated, November 10, 2025 Rumki Deputy Secretary Ma Zhujin investigated, only 7 days after Jing Xinjin died. Besides these two big deaths, many more police and law officials died in October and early November. Guangxi Police Officer Wei Zhengxin, 45 years old, sudden illness October 26. Angsu Police Officer Zhang Wei, 41 years old, died October 15. Henan Police Chief Gu Xufeng, 51 years old, sudden illness while on duty in October. All these deaths happened right before or after the Fourth Plenum, and almost all are police or discipline officials. If you look at just one, it can be, "Hope, he got sick." But when so many happen at the same time in the same system, it is hard not to wonder what is really going on. Every announcement uses almost the same words: sudden illness, died after emergency treatment failed, but never says what exact sickness or any details. Many people think these deaths are part of the noise of a big shake up in the police and law system after the Fourth Plenum. From Fang Hongwei's case, rumors now point at Xi's family. Besides Beijing and Xinjiang, another big story after the plenum is in Shaanxi, Xi Jinping's home province. In early November, former CN Party Secretary Fang Hongwei was announced under investigation. 2 days before the official news, a self-media person named Jiang Wangjung already told everyone it would happen and gave details. This time the rumors are not just about Xi Jinping himself, but directly about his younger brother Xi Yuanping. Jiang Wangjung says Fang Hongwei's case is connected to another investigated official, Yao Lijun's former CN propaganda minister, and Yao was Xi Yuanping's important helper in Shaanxi. Zhang says after Yao was taken away, he kept mentioning Xi Yuanping's name to protect himself. Yao said 60% of the corrupt money went to Xi Yuanping, 20% to Fang Hongwei, and he only kept 20%. He says he sent 180 million Hong Kong dollars at once to Xi Yuanping's account in Hong Kong. Total 5 or 40 million HKD. Another rumor says Fang Hongwei himself confessed he stole more than 4 billion RMB and more than 3 billion went to Xi Yuanping. We cannot prove any of this, but many different rumors say the same numbers, so Xi Yuanping's name is now the center of attention in the Shaanxi case. Some people say the central inspection team that went to Shaanxi is led by Li Jiamin, who is close to former leader Yu Zhengsheng, and Yu is close to Deng Xiaoping's family. So some think this inspection is not normal. It came straight for Shaanxi corruption and straight for Xi's family. Rumors even call Tsai Wanping Prince Yuan, or King Yuan, saying he has higher real status than many governors, and even Zhao Leji has to sit lower than him at dinners. We can't prove this, but it shows how much power people think Xi's family has behind the scenes. After Xi Jinping came to power, he used many old friends and people from Shaanxi. Now many think this big cleanup in Shaanxi is the old leaders trying to cut Xi Jinping's roots. Even if the money stories about Xi Yuanping are not proven, the fact that his name is now in the rumors shows the political wind has entered a new and very sensitive stage. Welcome everyone to leave comments and share what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time!